Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. Today, we're going to talk about the yin yang symbol and what it means. And I'm also going to talk about why you guys see it all the time. There is a very special reason why us here at PLR tend to see this symbol almost daily, right? I'm going to also be reading a current energy for the divine masculine and divine feminine. And then, of course, I will offer some free energy updates at the end. All right, I see we have a few people, and let me know, is there an echo? You guys hear an echo in there? I feel like Mercury retrograde should be over, and then we have to deal with the 3 weeks of the shadow. So it's like, oh my goodness. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Eliana. Everyone's in here. Miss L, Sandra, Rashima. Oh, thank you, Miss L. Thank you so much. All right, guys, so let's get to it. The yin and the yang, right? So it's a Chinese symbol, guys, and one that we often see that's representing the concept of opposite and interconnected forces. So the yin is known normally as a feminine energy, right? And the yang is attributed to the masculine energy. And you can see that information there on your screen. And the idea is that the universe is made, everything in the universe is made this way, right? So we all have masculine and feminine energies within ourselves. And that's those masculine and feminine energies that you hear me talking about all the time when we're doing these readings, right? All right, guys. So I want you to look at your screen and you can see there on the right side, I have the yin and the yang. So the yin is going to be representative of the negative energies, feminine energy, passive energy, intuitive, dark night, cold, soft, slow moon. You can see on the right side there, the yang energy is the opposite. So a positive, masculine, active, logical, light, day, hard, fast, sun. So those are going to be what that symbol represents. Now, does that mean that the feminine energy is only negative and the masculine energy is only positive? Well, absolutely not. So remember, guys, we have both. We have both the masculine and the feminine. Every single human on this planet, I mean, you really don't have to be human either, but we all have masculine and feminine within us. Now, I do feel that when you're on a very specific spiritual journey, so my message is pull out your heartstrings, like I always say, then you're on a very specific spiritual path, right? And is it possible that your counterpart is incarnated in this lifetime? Do they have masculine and feminine energies within them too? Yes, I know it can get complicated, guys. But what's most important is to understand that little box right there on the right corner. It says, we are not meant to be perfect, we are meant to be whole. And I think that's the most important part and why Spirit drew me to this symbol today. I also want you guys to see the little chart on the left. See where it shows the whole and it says this is the good, the white, and it says this is the bad for the black. See where it says the bad that's in the good that's in the bad, and then all together creates life, right? So that's the yin yang symbol, guys. So now you guys have a little bit more understanding when we're talking about our divine masculine and our divine feminine energies. And I am going to use Dreams of Gaia to do a quick current energy. I am going to be offering some free energy updates with messages from your person, completely free, guys, at the end. So make sure to hang out patiently, and we will definitely make a list. Look at Miss Al. I love you, Miss Al. Thank you for helping me. All right, guys, let's get to it. So, masculine and feminine. We're gonna start with the yang, guys. That's how I always do it. I always want to know what the yang is doing, and that's what we all want to know. So that's where we always start, right? All right. So let's start masculine energy. So, do you see the yin yang symbol regularly? Like I see it almost daily. But I also see it in many other things, like the infinity sign. So yeah, I feel like we probably see it more often than we realize. Alright. Dreams of Gaia. Guys, remember PLR now has Amazon affiliate links in the description box. if you want to check out Dreams of Gaia for yourself, you can just click that link right there in the description box of this video. All right, so the yang energy, the masculine energy has the self card coming out. I actually got this card in a reading yesterday, and I definitely picked up Kundalini Awakening. Feminine energy, we have the scribe coming out. So the scribe is energy like someone who's very knowledgeable, someone who has a lot of wisdom, someone who gains a lot of information, right? All right, it's pretty interesting because I want to say both of these cards came out. All right, so we have the Three of Fire coming out. I love it. It's like the Fool. See his little knapsack. He's getting ready to take the leap of faith. All right, and then we have the Four of Water on the bottom. I'm getting some Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy really strongly with the Four of Water. This card tells me that right now the overall energy is both the masculine and the feminine kind of looking at their scars, kind of reflecting, looking back at how they've gotten to where they are today. But this card talks about being proud of how far you've come, being proud of those scars, because those scars show how much you've learned, how much you've ascended, right? Right. So I'm going to pull a little purple tarot because I want to look over here at this yang energy. And let's see why the masculine is focused on themselves. So we have the High Priestess coming out. How interesting is that? So the High Priestess, my absolute favorite tarot card, right? She has everything. It says that she sits at the veil, right? So she has all the information from the 5D and the 3D. I'm getting like there's strong downloads maybe happening with the masculine. Five of Wands also coming out and Two of Cups. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, here it is. Ready? So the yang energy, the masculine energy, High Priestess, Five of Wands, Two of Cups. Five of Wands is going to be like challenges and difficulties, but it's a card. It could also mean that there's some drama here, but with the masculine energy, surprise, surprise. But it also says you're training. Five of Wands is training, guys. Don't forget that. So it's like whatever experience, this challenging experience that the masculine is going through, it's like they're preparing for something. So High Priestess, Five of Wands, and Two of Cups tells me what they're preparing for, right? I'm getting like massive 5D downloads. Two of Cups is going to be partnership, equal effort. The I water you, you water me, we grow together. It's really interesting. In the Etsy shop with the personal readings, guys, I only do the personal readings live if we're here live, and then of course in through my Etsy shop. Links are always going to be in the description box of all the videos. But I did notice this shift. And I wasn't really going to say anything because I wouldn't say that, I would say it's like 50% of the regular clients that get readings. I'm definitely noticing a shift from runner chaser. It's like feminine energy is, I wouldn't say stepping into runner energy, but not chasing. Masculine energy is not running and chasing more. So that's pretty interesting. Remember, guys, when you're in that chasing type of energy, it's definitely because you're in a lower vibrational energy. A lot of times fear can bring lower vibrational energy. So you really want to send your divine masculine counterpart unconditional love on a regular basis. Let him tap into that collective energy because that's going to give him the confidence that he needs to finish learning whatever it is that he's going through, right? All right, so let's look at the scribe. So the scribe is coming out for feminine energy. This is definitely about gaining the wisdom. It's like you have the power to send this wisdom. You see what I'm trying to say? And that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Possibly that's what you're doing. Four cards came out: Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Yeah, be confident. I feel like it's just wow, big confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so Nine of Cups is being courageous enough to deliver a message. Sorry. And then Two of Pentacles, it's going to be that the infinity sign, right? I was just talking about that yin yang, like opposites. But King of Cups, divine masculine. So this is divine feminine. So it's like you have the courage or the ability to send this unconditional love to this masculine energy who's definitely going through some challenging times. And this could also be like a clearing of third parties with that Two of Cups coming out. A lot of times, masculine energy, when we're in masculine energy, we're in this energy, it's like a fight and protect energy, right? And it is because there's an energy around us that tends to be taking, right? So it's like we get into these energies so that we can protect ourselves. That's why you see these feminines. You think like, I mean, feminine energy doesn't want to be this like brute type of energy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like more feminine energies are having to like feel like they have to be in that energy, like to protect themselves in some way. And that's kind of what I'm getting for the masculine energy right now. King of Wands also came out, and I feel like that's just a confirmation of your confidence and your courage. Like you need to step into this confidence. Pretty interesting. I feel like I got an energy a few weeks back when we did one of the current energy readings where it was like the feminine was going to have to help the masculine in some way. Pretty interesting. All right, so the Three of Fire is in the bridging energy. So remember, the bridging energy in my divine masculine and divine feminine spread. When I made this spread, this is what the spiritual lesson is that you're currently learning right now. So remember, guys, like this can be with different people in different places. So it's very possible that the feminine alone, wherever the feminine energy is removing themselves from something, taking a leap of faith, starting a new journey. And then the same is going to go for the masculine energy, definitely. But it's also very possible that this is happening, right? All right, so we have King of Pentacles coming out. Yes, Judgment coming out, and Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. All right, so I actually just got done watching Soulful Revolution. I was getting ready for this live, and I got ready a few minutes early. I noticed that she had her twin flame energy update up, and she kind of got these same cards: King of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. It's this energy of like it's time for us to get on with the mission. It's time for us to get on with the purpose. It's like we're done having the things taken from us, right? It's like we've gotten new downloads, new intuition, new understanding about why we feel certain ways. And it's because it's our purpose. That's the Judgment card. It's what we're supposed to be doing. Eight of Cups is here. Eight of Cups is just another big confirmation. Spirit's just saying, yes, we need to leave that old stuff in the past. It's just been holding us back and getting in our way. Now, remember, Eight of Cups does not mean that you're disowning the Eight Cups. It doesn't mean that you're throwing them in the dumpster. It doesn't mean that you're discarding the Eight Cups and you're like, screw these Eight Cups. No, remember, the goal is 10 cups. So you're still keeping the Eight Cups, but you're moving on with your journey knowing that there's more to do. The goal is Two of Cups. Now you're going to find the Two of Cups. That's what happens to the guy in the picture of the Eight of Cups when he's walking away. He's going to find the perfect match. Okay. These up. I'm going to use them again. Let's do some head, heart, higher self space. So let's look at that yang energy again, that masculine energy. I'm getting a sense of rising, ascension. And of course, I love the purple roses in the picture. All right. That masculine headspace. What are they thinking? Let's see if anything else wants to come out. All right, so in the headspace, we have grace and gratitude, embracing enthusiasm. I love when these cards come out, and I love when they come out together. And I love when they come out together, but really they're reversed. It's like Rosa. I mean, I feel like the cards come out and I read like what the cards say to you, and then when I tell you that the energy is reversed, you're like, no, it's not. She's just saying, no, I promise, like it's reversed. So grace and gratitude. I feel like okay, through joy, gratitude, or through gratitude, joy expands. I feel like the masculine energy is learning this. That's why it's in reverse. It doesn't mean they don't agree with it. It just means that masculine energy is like starting to understand that, hey, if I want, I don't know, a nicer car, then I gotta appreciate the car I have, right? If I want a happier life, then I need to be happy with the life I have, right? Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. I do feel like there's some shouting going on in the masculine energy, but I'm not necessarily, actually, that's not true. I can say that the masculine energy is actually shouting to the heavens with happiness because whatever is happening around them, it's like it's a final release, right? It's like I'm getting like, the weight off my shoulders type of energy, right? So they probably are shouting to the heavens with happiness. But I'm also getting like there could definitely be like a lot of shouting, and that's why they're like going within. All right, so let's look at the feminine energy. I'm sorry, the heart space. The heart space for the masculine. This is gonna be what they're feeling. What they're feeling. I feel like there was two. All right, so wandering path, enjoy the journey, fogged in, go slow, take time. And I do feel like they were trying to come out in reverse. So it's like in the heart space, masculine energy could feel like I'm just kind of ready to get on with it. Not necessarily enjoying the path right now. Go slow, take time coming out in reverse. There could be some reckless energy happening right now, coming out in the heart space, definitely. Like wanting to just go now, just do it now. Almost like if I don't do it now, I won't do it later or something like that. And then we have answering the call, the time is now, and that's going to come out in higher self space. And we also have surrendering to the journey, release control. So that's what the higher self is teaching masculine, that it's time, like I said, it's time to answer the call, it's time to follow the purpose. And what is the purpose, right? So the purpose is a service that you're going to provide to another. Does that mean that your service is free? No, not necessarily. Some of us do require food and shelter and clothing, all that kind of stuff. But somehow following your purpose is going to be a service to help others find their light, right? So that's what you're doing. And I feel like that's what masculine energy is ready to do. I feel like they've been thinking about it for a long time. They're tired of being fogged in, and it's like ready to take action. I mean, it's the three of fire. Fire is passion, drive, it's blazing. It's not going to sit here and simmer. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump to some feminine energies. Actually, that's not true. Let's pull a little tarot. I want to see what all the shouting is about. I'm nosy today. Hi, Diana. Hi, Faith. All right. Head space, please, for the masculine. Temperance. So healing, but it is trying to come out in reverse. Slow moving energy. I feel like something reckless. Something's happening fast over there. All right, Sagittarius comes out. Seven of Wands comes out. Nine of Cups and the Magician, Virgo. Nine of Cups, yeah, wanting something. Divine wishes being granted. Seven of Wands is healthy boundaries. I asked why is there a lot of shouting in this energy over here? It's because masculine energy is trying to manifest healing, and it's like someone's definitely stopping. Like they're having to protect themselves. I felt that right away with that masculine energy, like having to protect themselves because it's like someone doesn't want it. Someone doesn't want them to have what it is that they're trying to heal. It's like someone doesn't want them to get better. Someone could be definitely trying to manipulate with the magician. And masculine energy is like, you know what? I've had enough. Love it. All right. Let's get enough for me. Let's go to the feminine energy. See solitude. Seeing the phoenix rising, transformation. right, feminine headspace. You have wise leader. I love it, love it, love it. You are a beacon for others. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So feminine energy, whether you're doing it or not, okay, because some of us are going kicking and screaming. I always say that. But we're still going, right? It's called alignment. um, but it's this energy of you know that you're this wise leader, and you know that when you shine your light, this infinite abundance comes in. I was saying that earlier with masculine energy. Masculine energy is learning that their purpose has value, like something that they want to do, that their heart and soul is drawn to do, has value, and they can make a life, and they can be successful, and they can be happy doing this purpose, right? And so feminine energy is business. Like we've kind of been now for quite some time, right? But we definitely go back and forth with, do we want to do it? Do we don't want to do it, right? I feel like this is, so when I think about me and my purpose in PLR, it's like those days where I'm like, do I want to get out there and shine my light and tell people that, you know, they're not the only ones that this is happening to, and hey, I'm in this boat with you, and yeah, it gets rocky as crap sometimes and it gets scary, but it's also full of all of this abundance if you just follow our purpose, right? It happens all the time. It's like a decision I have to make every stinking single day, right? But I think that's why I work so much. I think that's why I push so much. I think that's why there's so much drive. It's because I know, it's like I have a responsibility. I heard her say this today too, Soulful Revolution. Guys, if you haven't checked her out, please do. I love her. She's definitely like my all-time mentor. But she said, it's my responsibility to sit in this chair. It's my responsibility to sit in this chair. And it is so true. All right, so feminine heart space, we have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. There's that solitude card I see. And in silence, peace prevails. So I feel like feminine energy knows this in the heart space. I just want to say, here lately with the masculine and feminine energies, there's been a lot of communication happening through the heart space. I am not sensing that in this particular reading. I'm actually sensing that the masculine is all putting all the healing powers within, pulling everything in, drawing everything to them. Feminine energy is doing the same. They keep going forward. They're still ascending the mountain, but it's like there's understanding now that in silence peace prevails. There's understanding that any type of separation is for protection, for healing, for leveling up, right? So there's like a big confirmation, and I think that's why I see solitude with that transformation card in the heart space, or when I was shuffling for feminine energy. All right, let's look at higher self space. Higher self space. And then I'm going to close it out with some messages from your person. And then, guys, I'm going to offer your own current energy with drinks of Gaia and a message from your person. Completely free, guys. Completely free. I do want to mention, guys, Etsy shop last day. Today is the last day. 50% off. I am booked, guys, for the next 5 days on one-on-one. So I probably won't book any of those for the next week. Just so we get caught up on the one-on-ones. Those definitely went quick. So for those of you that took advantage of the half off $33, congratulations, right? But yes, guys, 50% off readings in the Etsy shop. All right, higher self, divine feminine. All right, first light comes out, beginning a new cycle. Gates of triumph, success expands in your life. You also have navigating by the stars, narrow pathway, and discovering truth, which I feel like is what everybody is doing, right? Bottom of the deck, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Oh my gosh, I love this energy. So first, like getting a new cycle. So that what's happening here is you've been feminine energy. You've been in this solitude. You've been like me, especially here, PLR, are completely pulled away from just about everyone. It's super interesting how this happened. And when I said some of us went kicking and screaming, I the some of us, right? Like I was like, no, I want to hold on to that person, and I want to hold on to that person. And yes, and spirit was just like, no. um, so yeah, it's like we're all feeling that. But I do feel that we're also, because we went through that energy, we did massive healing. We really did some massive shadow work when we had that Scorpio lunar eclipse, right? That full moon. So it's like now we're coming out of that darkness. Now we have bigger light to shine, guys. But here's the thing I want to say about Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. It was trying to come out in reverse. And I do always get this strong energy. I mean, it's myself, right? But I mean, we're one. But it's like this feminine energy. It's like where we're scared of success. We get to the point, like to the edge, to the door, and we sit down. Wait a minute, I'm not ready. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? And it's like we do that to ourselves. So it's like the success we already have could expand even more in this new cycle that we're starting if we stop getting scared and stop sitting down, right? And I think that's the lesson that the feminine higher self is learning right now. All right, I'm not going to clarify any energies on the feminine side, but I am going to pull a message from your person. And guys, I'm just going to pull one. Remember, this can be something that their higher self wants you to know. This can be something that they've said to you before. A lot of times that happens, guys. It's something that they've said to you before. Because when I made these cards, I used all the original cards from my own journey, and they were things that were said to me in the 3D. So it's like that's why these messages ring so true to all of you that follow me and are on the same specific path, right? Let's get one, please, just one. I didn't plan this comes out. I didn't plan this. I think that's something we can talk about a little bit. I feel like right now the feminine energy is struggling with forgiveness. I feel like the masculine energy actually struggled with it for a short period of time. I feel like while they were hiding their emotions, they couldn't forgive. It was like as soon as spirit ripped that rug out and they had to deal, it was like forgiveness was easy for the masculine. The feminine, it's because they beat themselves up and they're so hard on themselves, right? But the feminine energy, it was like almost opposite. It was like the feminine was so forgiving in the beginning, and as time went on, as the separation periods went on, as the fear grew, as the self doubt grew, it was like the anger grew in the feminine energy, and so it's like I definitely noticed in the private readings in the Etsy shop that there is a strong challenge with divine feminine to release everything, to completely forgive, to love unconditionally, completely, with no expectations. But I feel like we're definitely at this brink where it's like we're at the edge. It's like, do we sit down or do we walk through the gate, right? Right. So just remember, guys, compassion, understanding, and send your counterpart unconditional love. You have the power to do that every waking moment of every single day. All right. I hope that reading was helpful, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready to offer some free energy updates. So if you are on this journey with me, if you have a counterpart, you would like to know what your current energy is. Now is the time, guys. Now is the time. And I am going to stick to Dreams of Gaia. I've been trying to use them more often so I can brush up. It's such a large tarot and oracle mix. And it calls it a tarot set, but it's definitely like a tarot perfect mix, I think, of tarot and oracle. And I think it's perfect for those of us that are on this very specific journey, right? I'm in on Facebook. Sandra, being the icebreaker. I love you, Sandra. Let's grab a paper really quick. All right, guys. I know Sandra is not the only one. Quit being chicken in there. I know you want to know what's going on. I want 2 new decks too, Miss Al. I have them in my Amazon cart. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for payday. I'm trying to be patient and responsible. All right, so Sandra first. I see Faith. Faith jumps in. Eliana, I love it. Hi, Katie. All right, I'm going to start with Sandra, Faith, and Eliana. And ladies, I'm also going to pull out a divine feminine oracle for you. Divine feminine oracle. I'm going to start with it first. All right, Sandra, I'm doing yours first. Here, let me click it. Can we still see everything if I click it? Is it going to get all crazy? Oh, sweet. All right. Sandra gifted me these Divine Feminine Oracle. Rashima. All right, let's see. Good. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Bridget comes out, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. I just got done saying that. For the feminine energy, definitely, I feel like masculine too. Everyone's light is getting brighter, right? Miss Tina actually texted me that just the other day. It's something about us shining our light so brightly. All right. Heck, we're not doing these days, for real. Yes, guys. Thank you so much for participating. And thank you, Miss Al, for always helping me. All right, Sandra. Current energy. Ooh, we have mastery coming out. In a fire, that's going to be masculine energy. And we have the faith card coming out for your feminine energy. The tortoise is sticking out. How's it go? The race. The slow race, Sandra. All right, on the bottom, you got that. Bam. The child comes out. The child does talk about innocence and purity, but I think that's more guardian angel type of energy. I guess you need a bridging energy, right? Ooh, look at your bridging energy. What? All right, so let's look at the masculine energy because it's beautiful. Ten of fire. And I think that was collective masculine too. Like collectively masculine energy is like, you know what? I'm done playing. I'm done sitting here watching the film, get all the things, done taking all the hits, done. All right, so Ten of Fire, doing the things. All right, self mastery, evolution, enlightenment, light work. The person's doing something, Sandra. What do they do? Something's going on, I can't tell. But they do something. Like they were shining their light before, and now it's blazing. All right, so the Ten of Fire symbolizes mastery, not or craft, but of oneself. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's look at the faith card. The faith card is going to be considered a major arcana, and it's number 24 in Dreams of Gaia. Might get there. It's a big book. All right, I think we got there. The faith card, self belief, confidence. Ooh, confidence. Confidence in how far you've come. And faith is beautiful. Self belief helps you to overcome. Self belief helps you to overcome. Self belief and faith inspire confidence. Sandra, there's something about your faith in your spiritual journey could be shaken. And it's almost like these energies have reversed. It's almost like you were up in this blazing phoenix rising energy, see those wings? And it's like all of a sudden this person just like looking inferno, just came in and you know what I'm saying? So here's the bridging energy. So there's something about the confidence in your journey. It's about remembering who you are. It's about trusting who you are. It's about trusting and the ability abilities that you have. And it's about the length of time you've been doing it. Because there's definitely something with the turtle. All right, so a 7 of fire. How that fire energy. North node is moving into Aries, guys. North node is moving into Aries. So it's like your purpose is getting ready to have a fire lit under it. Like for real, for real. Hi, Sandra. 7 of fire definition, signs, heating intuition, seeking answers, awareness. It says heed your intuition, a feeling of recognition, moments that repeat. Ooh, are you having moments that repeat, Sandra? Personal interpretation is crucial. Only you know the answer. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. Something about your faith has been shaken. Someone said something. It's going to have something to do, both of you. It's going to have something to do with your abilities. This person's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going. This person's like, I'm going to calm this energy down. So I don't know who or what or where, but remember this card that said, the goddess of eternal flame, I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. I feel like someone is trying to make you question your divinity, like your powers, like your ability. I'm not just going to stop because none of that has anything to do with what's going on over here. I think the lesson is to trust your abilities, practice your abilities, use your abilities for good. All right, look at the third eye on all three. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, that's big. All right, let's do a message from your person. To close it out, a message from your person to close it out. Remember, this can be higher self message. We are both where we are supposed to be. We are both where we are supposed to be. Both of you could question, where is the other? Why am I out here floating around space without my other? So if you're questioning that, and you've been asking yourself that recently, so is this person. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful, Sandra. Shamara. Sandra says, totally resonates. Had one son try to put my flame out. I hope you got the gasoline. She said, but that added gasoline. I love it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know why? I hate to say it, but it's facts. Ready? It boils down to immaturity and jealousy. Oh, right? Like what? Well, that's the facts. They want their own light. They can light it. All right. So Faith is next. Faith. Faith's turn. She said, wow, reading. All right, Faith. Dreams of Gaia. I know, I definitely tapped into some side energy there. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Come back. You can tell. You can tell when I'm triggered. Oh. Spirit said, be authentic. Oh, I don't know how not to be. All right, here we go, Faith. It's coming. It's almost here. It's heavy. Faith, it's so heavy. I feel like the deck just gained like a lot. All right, here we go. Masculine energy first. The yang. Ooh, we have the ace of water. There's a lot of emotion. Is that key? Man, that is no, that's you, faith. And the crone's gonna come out as your bridging energy. Queen of Air is on the bottom. Queen of Swords energy. Someone speaking truth. This is you. This is you. This is you. This is them having hope, having faith, but moving at a turtle's pace. In fact, it's like I'm only going to move a little fraction at a time. And if I stand real still, nothing can hurt me. Um, you are we like, is it under attack? Like I see it, like I feel like this was me last week. Are you guys all feeling like people are coming after you? Like you have to like protect yourself from people trying to like smother your light. It's like someone, okay, it's a lot of emotion, and it's like someone did something to your faith that caused this heavy emotion. And it was like your fire was just blazing, and it was like this tidal wave of emotion comes in, and it's like, just like Sandra was saying, like a smothering. I'm getting like a candle, you put a little thing on it, and everything, and like puts the flame out. But look what happened. I just want to say badassery because I don't know what this wave is of what, but it's like your flame, the heart chakra burst out. It was like it couldn't be put out. But I'm definitely getting this energy of like I don't say fight or flight again, but it's fight or protect. I did a reading this weekend where I said that by accident, fight or flight, meant fight or protect. Um, so it's interesting to me. It's almost like the masculine energy could be in this fight or flight moment because someone's trying to like smother, put the fire out, put the flame out. But what's happening is your bridging energy is the crone. So the crone is kind of like the devil card, right? It's like the card that says you had addictions, you had unhealthy habits, you had disbelief, distrust in yourself, low confidence, no self esteem. This is bridging energy. So, this is the both of you are rising from that energy, right? Because the crone says you overcome those energies. And remember, this is going to be the bridging energy. So, it's like what you're learning right now, the spiritual lesson you're learning right now. I do feel like there's this little bit of there's fear. So it's like there's this little bit of this energy of maybe not understanding just how highly I feel like this person, if this is you and someone tried to come in and just like put your flame out, that someone now knows how powerful you are. It's like they're not even gonna try, right? Like don't mess with that energy anymore. And it's like this person over here is just like, if I stand real still, then they won't see me, and then that'll happen, right? And it's like, no, you need to step into this strong energy, this power. You need to have an understanding that you have this power. All right, I'm gonna pull you one of the feminine oracles. Divine feminine oracle 2 came out. The Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into greater capacity to love. I think that's that slow moving energy. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. See, yes, I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Faith, highly, highly protected. And whoever that was, it's like they now know. I was just having this conversation in my journey. I was like, I'm really starting to notice the karma buzz. And I really don't want to even talk about it too much because I'm not trying to like get the best's attention. But I've noticed that like the people that are messing with the twins, and you can see this on YouTube, you can see this around the world, you can see this in other places. It's like things are happening to them, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. You see somebody having a spiritual awakening, don't like it shouldn't be your business which kind of spiritual awakening they have. Go have your own. Leave them be, because I promise you, highly, highly protected. Like the karma that comes after someone that tries to distinguish this light, I mean, oh, have mercy. I just been sitting over here watching. Spirit tied me over here in this surrender, solitude energy, and I know 110% that it was for my own protection. No joke, guys. No joke. All right. One message from your person, Faith. One message from your person. You are my light. Two came out because your person is unruly. I can't fake it anymore. You are my light, and I can't fake it anymore. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, Faith. I hope that was helpful. She said, "Yes, the karma bus hit them hard." So you're making me understand. All right, so where was I? Eliana, let me know that you're still here and you waited for me so patiently. Guys, I'm not in a hurry. I'm here all afternoon, so just saying, if you want one, hang out. Hi, Pooja. Palala. Gemini girl on Facebook. It threw me off. I thought that said Pooja. Eliana waited so patiently. Thank you, Eliana. So I was going to redecorate or like move the furniture around in my room today. Oh, I'm glad you think that's so sweet. Thank you so much for saying that. But I'm definitely in my comfortable safe spot now, I guess you could say. So I haven't moved it yet, but I definitely need to. I need to just get over it and move it because I need to get the camera on that side of the table, so I can put my face on there more often, so y'all can see me. You really want to see me. I don't know, guys. I have the stage fright for real, for real, for real, like all my life. I know, makes no sense. All right, Eliana, complicated. I just put complicated. Rigid. And the more I shuffle, I feel like the heavier they get. So it's like the more you think about something, the more it spirals, the heavier it gets. All right, Eliana, let's start with your yang. What is your yang's energy? Masculine energy, please. All right, so we have two come out: Wisdom and Queen of Fire. Um, so masculine energy, Queen of Fire is going to be like Queen of Wands, right? Confidence, building your confidence. Wisdom is, of course, I'm getting like, the Hermit type of energy. It is a major arcana in the Dreams of Gaia. So this is like Dark Night of the Soul, but see how he's coming out of the cave. So it's like your person could have been in a Dark Night of the Soul. They could have recently also lost someone. But Queen of Fire is like their because of the wisdom they've gained in their hermit mode, in their and that is going to be your person's energy. In their like Dark Night of the Soul, it's like they're coming out blazing, they're coming out on fire, they're coming out confident, they're coming out speaking truth, they're coming out. I almost, well, I gotta learn to just spit it out. I almost said they're coming out to burn bridges. But really, I mean, really, of course, we're supposed to be mending bridges, but I mean, that's what I'm hearing. All right, let's got your energy, your energy. So you're going to be in your feminine energy. So you're going to be um, either really emotional. You could be like having waves of emotion and then empowerment. Emotion, empowerment. Emotion, empowerment. A little bit of I can, I can't. I can, I can't. Liana, are you seeing the symbol everywhere? All right, so you're going to have the 9 of fire and Queen of air. Look at that. All right, we have 5 of air coming out as bridging energy, and I'm going to leave that one right there. All right, Eliana, I got to look at your side. All right, 9 of fire, fruition, inspiration, creation, detachment. Move through life with confidence, a time of fruition and attainment. Give your best every time. Simplify your life. Remove obstructions and restrictions. The 9 of fire symbolizes attainment. It's like you have the opportunity to have something here, but it's like you need to make room for it. Look at that Queen of Air. Ooh, opened right up to it. That never happens. A weaver, truthful, analytic. Time to be realistic, be observant. A need for emotional detachment. As I'm trying to read your cards, my throat is just. All right, so something clearly needs to be said between these two energies. Like the throat chakra needs to open. The Queen of Air, just like the Queen of Swords, at times seems to be cold and distant. So you may be lacking empathy and compassion. You're lacking empathy and compassion because he's been here this whole freaking time. All right, let's look at the bridging energy. So it's going to be the 5 of air, illusion, reality, separation, self sabotage, self deception, criticism, conditioning, healing, a conflict between reality and belief, a time for honesty, let go of illusion and pretense, face a painful reality. You are not alone. Drop the mask, reveal your true self. There it is right there. Forgive others for wearing their mask. Forgive others for wearing their mask. All right. So, Eliana, right now, you have an opportunity. That's what that 9 of fire is, to forgive. I don't know what that means. Like, I feel like spirit is going to make it easier for you. Like, somehow able to cleanse the energy, like, somehow able to remove the energy. That card to remove it and move on, right? It's like that's really hard to do when you're mad at somebody for being in like hermit mode or separation or ghosting or all this kind of crap, right? So that when those energies happen, and I feel like this person, it's like the can. So it's like that energy could have been over here. Like they do, then they don't. They do, then they, like give a little, they take back. Maybe it's like breadcrumbing too. I mean, God bless the Americas. I do get that Queen of Fire, and I'm just saying, Queen of Fire says this is coming to an end, and they're going to come out like full force. I feel like there's a little bit of an issue here because when this energy comes out in full force, you're like, so really, you need to have compassion. Really, this person needs to calm their horses. But the good thing is, both of you are taking your mask off, right? And I just want you to know, you're like, I'm not wearing a mask, Rosa. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Your mask is the I'm mad mask. All right. Divine Feminine Oracle for Eliana. That's right. Like your person wants one too, Eliana. All right. So you have Parvati, the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. Eliana. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul falls. Queen Esther on the bottom, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. All right, I totally get it. You're like, if I keep being vulnerable to this person, if I just keep open to this person, they just keep stepping on me, then I just look like some person that just allows this person to be stepped on. You know what I'm trying to say? I totally get that. But I also know from my own experience that you can be open to this energy and have healthy boundaries that you enforce in a compassionate and loving way. I'm going to pull a message from your person. Remember, this could be something they've already said. It could be something that higher self wants to say. I know it's fire and air. When air gets added to fire, blaze, right? All right, here's your message. I am reflecting. I am reflecting. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Been reflecting, right? Been reflecting. All right, guys, let me see where we at. Shamora, I'm new to tarot. Gosh, is still here. All right, let me see. Let me see what we got going on over here. It's my canoe list. Thank you, Eliana. I love you. I'm always sending you all the love and light. All right, Rashida, I remember from you earlier. Let me know, guys, if you want to do a reading. Let me know. Shamora says, I like all these readings. They all resonate. You want to know why, Shamora? This is better buckle your seatbelt. Oh, I'm so glad we have a new person. Welcome, Shamora. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's do Rashima next. Rashima. All right, Rashima, let's start with the Divine Feminine Oracle. Divine Feminine Oracle. Tim says, I'm thankful when I get to see PLR live. She always has a valuable message. So awesome. Thank you, Tim. Guys are being so kind today. All right, let's see. Divine Feminine Oracle for Rashima. Let me try to peek its head out. There it goes. We have Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Fatima. Lineage, Rashida, lineage. anything else. Gratitude is my religion. Rashima, is it possible that you have someone on the other side, um, maybe a mother or a grandmother that also had a very similar spiritual path as your own? All right, let's jump into it. Let's look at your person's energy first. Your person's energy first. Ooh, we have the yin coming out. So this is love. So Rashima, you are also going to be in masculine. No, that's not true. That surrender. Ooh, this is pretty interesting. All right, so I asked for your person's energy first, which I assume is going to be masculine energy right away. You definitely resonate a lot of times with divine feminine energy. The love part comes out. I do feel like this is your person's energy. I do feel like this is masculine. I do feel like this is your person learning about unconditional love. In other words, it's like they're learning that you love them unconditionally. They've already known they loved you unconditionally. They felt it the entire time. Whether they try to push it down, suppress it, hold it back, whatever it is, they've always felt it. But they may not have known that you loved them unconditionally. I feel like they may have tried to behave a certain way, and they were like, "I gotta be this way because if Rashima knows that I'm really this other way, and she's not really gonna like me the way she thinks she likes me." But it's like something's happened, and it's like now they know, oh, Rashima loves me unconditionally. All right, bridging energy. Look at this. The two of air comes out. Duality, the opposites, the yin, the yang. Rashima, were you here for the beginning? You were. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So it's like you maybe see, I said the good and the bad, and I guess the bad and the good too, right? That's so interesting. But it's like you're both learning. I think it's coming together. It's merging the masculine and the feminine because you're in this energy of surrender. But I feel like you've been there for quite some time. Not only are you in surrendering, but you're also in service. So it's like you've surrendered a while back. This person is just now coming to some form of enlightenment. I do see the Celtic knot behind her. So it's like there is again this energy of strong protection, again on the masculine side. The seven of earth is going to be on the bottom. So it's about, again, balance, mastering the chakras, aligning. I feel like that's what's happening. That's what's happening. All right, let's pull a message from the person, Rashima. I'm also seeing like the scales of justice, Rashima, the scales of justice. The good and the bad. I'm getting. Hold on. Hold on. um, oh, I said this. I said this to my person the other day. I said there's just as much bad as there is good, or just as much dark as there is light, and there can't be light without the dark, right? Something about that. Look at that. I will reach out to you soon. I will reach out to you soon. And why am I seeing 144 also flipped out? So they could be seeing some number synchronicities. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Rashima. I hope that was helpful. Thank you, Rashima. All right, who's next? Let's do one more. Who's going to get the last one? Who's gonna be playing? Tim says I'm here. Tim, do you want to do a current energy? Let me know. Shamora, did you want to do one too? Let me know. Thank you, Ashima. Do Tim's next. Shamora, let me know if you want to do your own. Don't be scared. It's okay. Let me see. She said yes, boss lady. All right. Tim and Shamora. I love your name, Shamora. My mom's name was Shama. It's actually Barbara, but she changed it to Shama. Yes, yes. All right, I'm gonna do Tim's first. So let's see, Tim. Actually, let's start out with that Divine Feminine Oracle. You need one too, Tim. Divine Feminine Oracle. Freya comes out, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I say yes when it's a holy hell yes. What is this about? The goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Ooh, interesting. Our Lady of Guadalupe, so highly protected, Tim. All right, let's pull out some energies. Tim, are you in your masculine energy? Fighting, protecting. And it's like, again, I'm doing like a little bit of attack. The goddess of discernment. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So it's like attack, but in a different type of way. Takers. Tim, are there takers? Are there takers? There's a lot of taking, a lot of not taking, but not giving back. It's not equal effort. All right. Let's start with your energy first. Your energy first. Oh, yeah. All right. So we have the Six of Fire. This is actually a card that says there's a truce. So I feel like you're wanting a truce. You're wanting to come to a truce with someone. Like, can we please end this thing? Your person, strong surrender energy. 10 of air. That could even be like portal energy. What is today? 5:15. Jupiter. Tim, I'm getting a lot of like emotion with this card. Like the sadness that's here. The passion, the drive, the let's push forward is here. But it looks like the devil card, right? And it's actually fire, so it's not Capricorn. Um, it's like this person wants to go do something spiritual on their own. And this person is like, can we just please work together? But it's also like this person realizes that whenever these energies come together, like there's all this fire, all this flame, all this type of like devil energy, unhealthy type of like the ties that bind. So it's almost like this person is saying, I'm ready to go get better so that when we do come together, it's not this energy. And look at this, Tim. So bridging energy is going to be the ace of fire. Yeah, there's new passion, there's new drive for all involved. Eliana, I forgot to mention. Oh, Eliana, let me know if you're still here. I'm going to say it anyway. I love you. Sorry. I forgot to mention in Eliana's reading the weaving. Tim, the weaving is in yours too. And remember the spider? You guys remember that giant spider? I kept calling her Charlotte. That made this giant web on my. I think my brother-in-law threw my windows because it's gone. But she just kept coming down. It just kept freaking me out. Oh my god. But then I finally looked it up to see like why am I seeing all these spiders? It was definitely the web, right? It's about weaving our destiny, weaving our. Like, we create the life that we want, right? We create it. So it's like there's something about weaving your destiny. You can maybe see things coming together, most likely because this person is taking action to do something different, to get better in a spiritual way. Maybe this, I know for me, Tim, my counterpart was no spiritual nothing. And then it's like once life starts to, like, once the purpose starts to come into play, now all of a sudden we're praying, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? So I kind of get that energy from your person. But I glad that the Ace of Fire here is like this new spark, new inspiration, new let's go get this done and do it properly, right? All right, your courage inspires me, and I'm seeing 144 again. But let's try to shuffle, and I'm going to pull you one out to a message from your person. Remember, it could be higher self message. And I feel like at this point with where she's at, that's going to be, you know, it's going to be higher self message because most likely this person is being protected. Again, the solitude, again, for protection. But I just want to say, I feel like they willingly went or willingly going. Tim, I love it. Ooh, the goosebumps right away. Oh my gosh, I can hear you. I can hear you. So, Tim, if you're talking to this person, if you're in mind, oh my gosh, the goosebumps. Just keep doing it. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Tim, your person always gives me this energy of like great possibility. It's like there's this great power. It's like there, but it's like there's also a great pain. It's almost like okay, you know how people say that like the person that smiles the most has the most pain. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like that. That's the end. Tim says I have been in hermit mode. I feel like again for our own protection. Where are the areas of Leo? The audio cut out. It's probably true, guys. I've had this microphone for like 2 years. But the funny thing is I've actually only started using it like 6 months ago because I didn't know how to use it. But I mean, the quality is going to be, you know, years old. But it's also why I want to move the desk so I can have everything in front of me. Because I think when I turn, like to go read the cards, you know what I'm saying? Definitely growing over here at TLR, right? Hi, Jenna. Jenna says, I keep having wild turkeys across the road in front of me. Gemini girl back on YouTube. We have wild turkeys here too. Repeat, please. I'm sorry, Tim. I don't know what happened. Maybe you can replay it and it'll clear up. If you wait for tomorrow, you can read the closed captions. All right, Shamora. Shamora was next. Let me know you're still here, Shamora. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with Shamora, guys. I'm ready for some lunch. Don't forget, guys, we will be back tomorrow night, Tuesday night. We're going to do free readings. We're going to talk about astrology a little bit, and then we'll do some free readings on Facebook and YouTube. That's going to be tomorrow night, guys, 7 p.m. Central time. All right, Shamora, let me know that you're still here, that you waited patiently. Thank you, Tim. Awesome. All right, last one, guys. Thank you for coming in, everyone. Thank you for helping us out. So I love you so much. First one to come in, telling everyone to hit the like button, share, donate, all that good stuff. I appreciate you so much, Rosa. All right, let me click on it so we can pull it up there. Everybody knows who we're talking to. All right, I'm going to start out with the Divine Feminine Oracle. I am not going to be able to say that. Inhudona, Inhudona, Inhudona. The High Priestess. It's the High Priestess. It says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. I don't know if you can tell more, but the High Priestess is like my absolute favorite card. Every time I just touch the High Priestess card, I get like little tingles, right? And it's definitely this energy of sitting at the veil, having all the information at your fingertips. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. On the bottom, the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. I feel like it's twice it came out. Who was it? Eliana, it came out for, right? But that's divine feminine energy right there. Like, that's what we do. We love unconditionally. All right. So, Shamora, I need you to think of your person. Think of your person. I feel like at this point, you know who your person is. It's going to be someone you have a spiritual connection to. Probably the reason, most likely, that you were drawn to PLR. I'm going to start with their energy first. Their energy first. I just want to say, a lot of times, that energy is not, I don't want to say that it doesn't want me to know, but our energies know, right? So it gets hesitant a lot of times, the masculine energy. Like, don't tell her these things. All right, here we go. So your person's energy, we have the same surrender coming out. I feel like that is kind of strongly coming out for masculine energy. Have the father coming out for your energy. That's interesting because I feel like it's very possible. All right, Shmore, I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Ready? You normally resonate with divine feminine energy, but right now you have some sort of responsibilities or duties, something you're supposed to be doing. This could be about your own father too, but I don't think so. I think it's about your responsibilities, something that you're stepping up to the plate to do. Like someone else maybe was supposed to do it, maybe they didn't do it. I'm going to go do it. It's going to get done. This energy over here, again, kind of like Tim's energy, where it's like, I just can't right now. And this happened to me, guys. This happened to me when Spencer got sick. When my dog got sick a little over a week ago, I don't know if you guys remember, I had to take him to the vet, and I just was distraught. I know he's getting older, but I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready. And so, but I'm also not selfish. I'm not going to let him suffer. So it was like, it was definitely one of those just I can't days. And I think I even told my sister that. I was like, I just said down. I was like, I just can't. I'm just not. Well, I refuse to adult today. You know what I mean? And it's like, I think God, she loves me and took over, called the vet, was like, here's where we're going. This is how we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? She did the thing. But it's like that's where this person is. So I feel like this person is normally masculine energy. This person normally knows exactly what they're doing and what they want, but like something's happened to them. Their foundation is, I mean, I don't want to say crumbled, but it's, it's down there. And it's like, because this has happened to them, it's like they don't even know how to adult anymore. They don't know how to do it anymore. All they know is the way they've been doing it, the things they're leaving in the past was like where they were supposed to be. And that's really not true. It's actually exactly where they're supposed to be, but that's just how they feel about it. All right, let's look at bridge energy? What's the bridging energy? So something you're both currently learning right now. Something you're both currently learning right now. You have the counselor. So the counselor is like King of Cups energy. It's my clue card for divine masculine. The counselor is a therapist, someone you trust, someone you tell all your feelings to, all your emotions to. This is the both of you talking to the higher self. That's beautiful. That means that when you're stressed out all about your responsibilities and the things that you have to do, you talk to this person and you tell them when this person is really you're together or apart, doesn't matter. This person saying, this is their I can't. They look to this energy when they said I can't. And I just got the lesson that that's what I'm supposed to do on the days that I can't. See? All right. On the bottom, I love it. So on the bottom is the Eight of Air. It's definitely an energy about balancing pain. It's like um, it doesn't always have to be pain. It doesn't always have to be sadness. It doesn't always have to be hurt. All right, so I'm going to pull a message from your person. Again, it's most likely going to be higher self message. It's very possible this is something like said to you before. But again, I'm getting the energy of protection. Again, I'm getting the energy of like this person has an overwhelming amount of energy around them. But I just want to say at the same time that that energy is swirling, this person also has an overwhelming amount of protection, angels, guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides, all the things, all the things. And I feel like you, Samara, tell me if I'm wrong, but you may feel at times in the recent energies that you're kind of being tested. Like this person is soaking in all the angel juice, and you're like, hello, what about me? And Spirit's like, you know what? You're top. You know how to do this. Now it's like this person does need that extra boost. All right, let's pull a message from your person. Did you get my message? Did you get my message? More, if there is no contact with this person, they've tried to contact you. And then my next question is going to be, do you block? Do you block people? Are you closed off to receiving information from a certain person? Surrender. I see where you wrote surrender. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. So when we block people, and now if you're blocking someone for your own physical safety, whatever. I mean, it's for your mental safety, whatever. If you need to do it, I'm not saying you're going to block. But a lot of times we block out of pride. We block because they didn't give us the answer that we wanted, and our feelings got hurt. And this is why I blocked. Okay, so I'm just telling you why I did it, and I'm not even saying that you did this. I'm just saying like, I did this, and it's possible that maybe you did this too. And now what's happened is you've closed yourself off to receive. And you'll know that this is going to ring true if you've been trying to manifest and you only get like little pieces, little pieces. The rest of us are getting big pushes, big um, abundance coming in. So if you're only getting little pieces, it means that you have restricted your energy, you've blocked energy, and you're not open to receive. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope that was helpful. She said, give him all the angel juice. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. I love you guys so much. I'm always sending all of you a love and light on your journey. Don't forget, guys, I will be back tomorrow night. We're gonna do a little love and astrology 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Come join me. Wednesday, I'll be over on Twitch. And I'm going to be doing PLR pick a cards on Wednesday nights on Twitch. So join us over there. If you guys haven't followed us over on Twitch yet, you're definitely missing out. The link is going to be in the description box of this video. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in, all of you. I love you guys so very much. Again, I'm always, always, always sending you all the love and light. Have a good day, guys. Bye.